Okay guys, we're back once more. I'm going to go ahead and do another Viggen video with my new Crosswind pedals. The last video you saw, I was brand new back to the game after about 4 months maybe. It's been a long time. I completely forgot how to fly. And it was a new installation, so actually I had none of my controls mapped, and spent most of the video just kind of pausing my voice and trying to figure everything out again. I've gotten familiar with the aircraft again and the weapon systems and mapped my controls out, so hopefully this video will be a lot more smoother. Let's go ahead and get started. Now when it starts with it ready to take off, I'm not sure if you need to do the tape and all that stuff over again, but I'm going to go ahead and do it just in case. Let's get this one going. Okay, and back over the tact. We are going to set B5 as our weapon point, or a target point rather. And let's get airborne. Now these rudder pedals from Crosswind, MFG Crosswind pedals, are phenomenal. So responsive, so smooth. They are unlike any other rudder pedals I've tried. With that stated, the only other rudder pedals that I've actually tried a whole lot of are the CH products. Don't get me wrong, the CH products are very nice, but they do have kind of a strong indent for the middle, and they kind of tend to snap, and I'm not a really big fan of that. I like a smooth movement from left to right. I mean, it's nice to have a little indent there, I guess, so you know when you're at centered point more just by feeling it out. But for me personally, I prefer just to let go of the pedals, to let them reset themselves, and just by feeling things out. There we go. Gonna go ahead and reset that to 5. Still a ways out. For my MFG attacks, I like to go slightly high and go into a dive. So we're going to gain some altitude here. Gauge the autopilot. And let's get our cursors into view here. Should be good right about there. It's still kind of awkward getting the reticle into the center since it's kind of off to the side. I don't have my lean side options mapped to any custom keys, so I have to use Alt and C to toggle the look mode and then go over to it. I'll probably change that eventually, but even before, when I had my original setup, I didn't have that set. Coming up on 15 kilometers, we should be seeing our target any moment now. There they are on the map. What I like to do is just align my targeting reticle up. First one's away. Second one's away. We're gonna pull off. Should be first 2 targets down. Go ahead and gain some distance here. And a little bit more altitude as well. But yeah, these pedals are so responsive and so smooth. It's a whole lot more control than the CH Products one was. And again, CH Products were good. I think they were a decent start. But compared to these, they don't even really compare. They're just, I can't get over how quiet they are and how smooth they move. One thing I like about taking out some targets is once you take them out, you have more of a reference point. Next one's away. And last one's away. Accidentally locked on the 2 targets there. Huh. Oh well, I believe that's all in my stash. But anyways, there's a little bit of action there. Let's go ahead and just cruise around. We got plenty of fuel. 3rd stage afterburner. And breaking the sound barrier. This aircraft is so fast. I love it. It gives me all my functions of the A-10 that I love so much, which is the Mavic missiles, a wide variety of payloads, and then on top of that, it gives me the amazing speed of a jet. This thing is awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and go for a landing. Nav mode. I always get the E symbol in front of my things, but I believe it was a navigation error. Not really sure what causes that. I'm going to go ahead and manually align and head towards the runway. Now we have 2-0. Which I believe is a 0 deviance, if I remember correctly. We will go ahead and take her down right here, heading down way fast, of course. Never said I do proper landings. I only ever said that I make it down. And one or more pieces, 2 or more pieces I should say. No, okay, most of the time I do a decent landing. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, the crosswind pedals are so smooth and so quiet and so very responsive. And right now I'm moving my rudders, and normally I'd be hearing a lot of grinding right about now, but I can't hear a single thing. They are very nice and very worth the money. I would highly recommend them. You do wait a lot more before they arrive, so if you do go with the crosswinds, I would recommend that you either already have a twist joystick with rudders or some other stick to keep you going until they arrive, because mine did take a number of months. The cool thing is that I actually couldn't pay for them when they were ready to ship, and he actually kept them for me until I was able to pay and made arrangements with me, which I thought was really awesome. You couldn't get that from a normal company. Thrust reverse is on. Now the sound is high for you, but it's low for me, so I can't really tell when my thrust reverser kicks in, which is going to cause some problems here. We're going to spin out. And just like my previous video, first landing attempt is a crash. I knew I didn't have things aligned properly there. But anyways, guys, just a quick video to show off the MFG Crosswind rudder pedals. Like I said, they are very responsive, very nice pedals. Completely silent. Have no complaints whatsoever for them. And I will see you guys in a... Okay, let's try this again. I promise you guys I can land this craft. I have done it a handful of times. I've never crashed as much as I've crashed trying to get on these runaways. I guess it's because I don't have my landing system inputted like I normally do when I play in the real server, in the full the non-Vegas map. And I'm just kind of messing up all over the place. Okay, here we go. As I said, always sloppy, but almost always getting down. Going ahead and using the brake for the rest. And it's nice to have my zoom button mapped out again. Okay, so with that, I will end it.